Welcome back to A Corporate Time.
Yeah, it's fun time for boys. Let's do it.
Deborah's here from Fairvilla Megastore. How you doing, Deborah?
Well, I'm doing great, thank you.
So
let's go.
Yeah,
We're supposed to yell that in front of everything.
Let's go.
Who would have thought that "Let's go" would have become the new thing that every person yells when something sports is happening? Like they're always like, "Let's go," and it's not it's not like "Let's go." It's more like "Let's go." All right, let's go.
You got to give it
Let's go.
an aggressive sports. Let's go.
Yeah,
That's old school cheerleader.
yeah.
that's kind of what I think. I don't know.
Hey ho, let's go.
But
that's
why
true,
did
too.
that get selected?
Easy.
You know, over a booyah? Over a boom
what?
shakalaka?
That's too much.
I think.
Really? I mean, like, but there's nothing to "Let's go."
I
That's
think
what I'm saying. So generic.
It's so under the radar.
Everybody can remember it.
it's
Okay, all right. You're on the board.
It's
Deborah's on the board.
Let's
okay.
go. Don't stop.
Here's what it is. It's social media trick shot culture, and that is led by corny white dudes. And corny white dudes' favorite phrase
Jack Harlow started this.
is "Let's go."
I hate to
it's
say this, but
nerdy, corny, and
Yep.
only corny white dudes do trick shot videos. Sorry,
I
figured it out.
I hate to agree with you, but I give your stance a wholehearted "Let's go."
That's why
you are correct.
Tom Brady likes it
Yes.
so much.
He really helped concrete it. Like,
You know who doesn't say it? Curtis Tony. He's not a "Let's go."
No. He says other things.
Yeah. Anyway,
All right, let's roll.
I-
You can't say "Let's roll."
No,
If I
no.
say "Let's roll,"
That
then we're
is-
all heading to the cockpit.
no,
Yes,
that's a
that's not
sadder.
good.
Yeah, that's
Let's
a
go.
sad- that's
Yeah.
the
Let's
sadder.
roll, Kid Rock.
Yeah, no.
He has a song called Let's
No,
Roll.
he's what was that song by Clint Black? It was Iraq. No, it was Iraq.
yes.
I rack 'em up and I roll. It was his song for us to. He was declaring his own invasion of Iraq. It was called Iraq. I rack 'em up and I roll. What a great song. Anyway, all right, let's get into. Deborah's here from Fairvilla Megastore, the megastore of all things Fairvilla.
Yep.
Yeah.
Which, if you don't know what that is, and you enjoy a fun time with your partner, if you like sexual wellness, if you know, a thing or two about that, or if you don't know anything about that, Fairvilla can get you right.
So, Deborah, you mentioned that it's MegaCon season, and it's the
You got to get a permit for that.
Yeah, MegaCon is happening this weekend. And, a lot of people like to dress up a little bit, add a little something to what they're wearing to kind of join in with the festivities.
Yeah.
And we want people to know that we carry costuming year-round at Fairvilla, and we've added more festival and costuming pieces to our iDrive location too, which is just down the street from the convention center.
Yep, it's easy to pop through there, and you guys have a lot of it's really high quality stuff too.
Yeah,
Very
for sure.
high quality costuming.
Yep, it's super easy to come in and do some add-ons if you don't want a really heavy, bulky costume. We have some really cool, shiny waist cinchers that you can grab just to throw on to something that you're already wearing.
I need that for my flab belly.
Superhero, right? Superhero colors, right? And a rainbow colors, really fantastic.
Try it
so
on,
much.
Dan.
It's too small.
I have
You gotta
other
cinch,
sizes.
get it tight.
Oh man, I
That
have my
will
since
fit
I've
on your
lost
legs.
since I've lost weight.
You
if
gotta
I-
loosen the strings in the back.
no,
It's a
I don't want to. I
corset.
mean, it's. I know what it is, but
Yeah,
I
don't
mean,
get around you.
I just I don't know about.
There might be a gap.
all this
A
is
little
gonna.
gap.
It
Little
looks like
gap.
a wrestling belt.
Yeah, see, you
Kinda.
could be a wrestler. There you go. Now you're thinking creatively,
Right?
Right?
And then I have this.
yeah.
Oh, it's right under. Then it's very Rocky Horror, right? Like
Correct.
the guy.
Yep.
Like, who was that? Tim, the guy that then
Tim
he
Curry?
Got, then he got paralyzed, and then he would still sign autographs.
Yeah,
and it was
he's
sad
still
that-
out there.
No, he died. I thought.
So,
Did he?
Yeah, I think he died.
Oh, I missed it.
in
don't-
in the MegaCon style convention world,
No, he's still alive.
it
Oh.
seems
Say.
Well, I mean,
Is he-
foreshadowing.
It seems as if you're going to dress up and you're a woman, that the character you dress up as
Sexy.
goes to the sexy route, kind of like Halloween. You know what I'm saying? Like you're a sexy witch, or you're
Guys
sexy.
do that too, but
You're a sexy Pikachu.
guys. I like a sexy
Yes.
Pikachu.
Yes.
I'm more of a sexy Charmander guy myself. What's weird is that guys, you don't see a lot of guys doing the sexy thing, because I think for guys you need to be like I think the traditional stereotype is that you need to be like a muscle guy, like Seth Petrozelli or somebody like that.
Yeah,
you don't see like normal dads, even like dads that just have like a tiny belly or just a skinny dad.
No, yeah,
You
they have
don't
to go
see 'em.
funny.
Yeah,
they have to go funny.
They typically go funny, and
girls
if you're fatter,
go sexy, men go funny.
well, if you go fatter, there's one costume, and you could do this at Fairvilla, and you would
Yeah.
nail it. And they have, trust me, they have the tights and the masks for it. You could do a very simple Mr. Incredible costume where you're kind of bursting out of it a little bit, and it would be very acceptable.
Yeah.
I was
You're
being
right.
serious.
Right,
Like you
that's
could do
so
like
true.
a Mr. Incredible and just be, I'm a little sloppy, but I still got it.
Yeah, for
And
sure.
I feel like if you're gonna go sexy with your, superhero costume or like MegaCon style costume, you could add a couple things from Fairvilla to your costume and then
Right.
transform it into sexy, right?
Okay,
Right.
yeah.
I mean, just some really cool boots because we carry
You guys
boots
got good
and high-heeled
shoes, yeah.
shoes and fun stuff. So it's really come in and let us help kind of craft your look or enhance it a little bit.
Yeah,
So,
because you guys kind of specialize in the, we can take a lot from a bunch of different places.
Yeah, lots
Yes.
of accessories.
Yeah, put it all together, and then you have like this amazing outfit. And a lot of these pieces that you guys carry, you can only find them at Fairvilla. So
Yeah,
you're gonna
yeah.
probably want to check out the Megastore.
I tried to explain sexy, what that meant, because my sons asked.
Do not.
Too soon.
Do not.
It's too
Because-
soon.
No.
No, you don't need to explain sexy.
Dude,
Why did they ask?
because some girl in Max's class wrote on her desk, "Sexy Max."
Oh my God, that's too
Sorry.
much for that
Yeah,
young.
that is
It's
too
Castleberry,
much.
yeah.
Yeah, it's a little different
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
It's like Louisiana.
Yeah.
Like, they're
Do you
start
need to
throwing
have
around
the
15.
talk with your boys already?
No,
Buy them condoms?
it's-
What's going on
it's
over
the-
there?
It's the hormones and the chicken. That's what
And the
they
quail. And the quail.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's in the quails.
Castleberry
Anyway,
quail.
Chemtrails.
so then they were like, "What does that mean?" And then I bumbled my way through, kind of explaining that. It's
Yeah,
a
how'd that go?
They did poorly. I didn't even. I really kind of got so
confused them.
confusing that they just gave up listening.
Well, I'd say mission accomplished.
There you go. It's like
Yeah.
they don't know where to take it.
You got them off the scent.
Yeah.
It's too soon. I don't think you need to describe sexy
No.
until they're at least 10
No,
or
they don't,
11.
They don't even
I'm
know what
kidding.
sex is.
no, I know. That's all. That's
Just
all I
tell them.
didn't
Just
know.
tell them they don't need to know yet.
No, that makes it worse.
Oh,
Because
yeah. Then they're going to ask everybody.
Tell them it's a bad word and shame them.
I said it's an adult word and it's a style. And then
It's a style
I got
of
into-
adult dancing.
I got into Pepe Le Pew. I showed him
Rape
Pepe Le
culture?
Pew. Yeah.
Oh,
I was like, this guy knows. Pepe knows.
I'm going to have you watch a series of Pepe Le Pew cartoons.
That's sexy. Yeah, sorry.
When you get old enough, you're going to want to hold down a cat because when you're a man skunk, you hold down a female cat
yeah, that
while it screams.
it walked through the painting and
Yeah.
it striped his tail.
Okay,
Yeah.
stop.
Oh my God. Okay, so and if you are going to be at MegaCon, stop by the iDrive store because they have some really cool May the 4th pins from Vibratex, one of our favorite companies, which
Nice.
I brought something from them today. But they're really cool little commemorative pins. They have, they're all Star Wars themed, but have the actual magic wand incorporated in them. And so if you make any purchase
see that?
at
This
the
is great.
iDrive store, you can get a set of these pins, but only while supplies last. So there's not a bunch. First come, first serve.
These are super awesome, especially if you're a collector, because these are so unique. And
Aren't they cool?
Yeah, I don't think you'll find these any other place. These are dope. These
Yeah,
are so
yeah, yeah.
rad.
So yeah, but you have to have a badge that's current, and you can't do it before Thursday. So there you go. Definitely do that. But so yeah, that's happening. We're very excited that all these events are kind of back on and people are out and about. So that's one of them. The other thing that is happening this month, there are so many. I know we touched on this last time, but music festivals, like what the
Yeah,
heck?
every
It is.
week.
Yeah, there's something happening. There's Rockville and Daytona, but there's also like Sunset and what's the other one? So you've got Tampa and Orlando
Yes.
at Memorial Weekend. And we are selling festival wear like crazy. And that's now at International Drive and the Mega Store. There's touches of it also at the other locations.
Cool.
And we have some really fun items you can wear, sized garments, a lot of size options, and they're nice and cool for summer. And so, and you can get a complete outfit for under $50, really fun, breathable, perfect for being outside all day and super sexy. Everybody wants to be, I said it, sexy and fun.
Hey,
That is sexy, right
Give this
there.
to your
Triggering for
son.
Tom.
Give this to your son and say, give this to your friend and say, now this is sexy. Put this on. You go in the girls' room. Put that on. To model that for the class.
Yeah, and like I said, we have a lot of size options too. Mapele, which is the company that I just handed you, it's a box garment 2-piece outfit. They also carry a plus size, and
That lady ain't plush. She's just right.
she is just right.
That is exactly what I need right
But
there.
these go up to even 2X, 3X, and this is actually a 3-piece set. It has a bottom, a top, and then a really cool fishnet top that can go over the entire piece. So truly, just sky's the limit on this. And what that's also good for is all these are kind of that rainbow color is Pride, as we're starting to prepare for that too, because we'll have a lot of Pride events coming up shortly.
Right?
Oh, that's
Yeah, this is where it's at right
that's
here.
BBW.
Yeah, I mean, like, what's funny
She's
about
sexy.
and what's really cool about this is that, we've talked before about your staff. We've talked before about how there's something for everybody, but sometimes people don't believe that and it can be a little
Yeah.
intimidating. This is proof positive. This piece of lingerie or I guess festival wear, whatever you
Yeah,
want to call
wherever
it.
you want to wear it.
Yeah, this is proof positive that, they have a little something for everybody. It's
Yes.
not just for the people you see, oh, that's a model. I can't. No, it's for everybody, and they have every size included. That even has, like, that little top is nice, because for people that might feel a little, you're a little self-conscious, you're up in your own head about how you look. By the way, that's not what festivals are about. Festivals are
No.
about going there and being free,
Go
being
have
yourself.
fun.
And most of the time, if not all of the time, you're not going to get judged. But yeah, drop by Fairvilla and get something cool.
Yep, and even again, if it's just adding maybe an accent piece to something you already have, we have these really cool body harnesses that can go over top of an existing garment, and it accentuates your curves.
It's like
and-
Storm from the X-Men
Yeah.
or
And
something.
again, this is good for MegaCon too. So lots of body harnesses. That is so in right now. That is an iridescent one by Leg Avenue, but we have them from multiple vendors, all different colors and
It's cool.
styles.
It's like
Super
studded.
cool.
It's about $30. You're not
Yeah.
breaking the bank either.
Yep. And you
Put
can
that on.
Yeah, you can use it for other things that you want to dress up for.
It makes sense that you do some sort of festival, outdoors music festival in the Florida heat, right? Because but I'm saying you're
That
wearing
last
less.
Warped Tour, I almost died.
You're wearing less clothing. It perpetuates the hey, you can get away with very little. You can't be wearing a wool.
I mean, that's
Have you
why
been to Rockville? It's all leather and
I don't like
all black.
Rockville's different.
I
talking
like
about
this. I like the festival
techno.
wear from Fairvilla, where you get like fuzzy boots, a boob harness, like in a
Yeah.
water buffalo hat, and then you're twirling. Like, I like it less clothing. I don't like the festivals where the girl's wearing the big, giant, forgotten about cowboy hat and some sort of long dress, like she's out, mending a fence in the prairie.
A prairie dress.
Yeah, like
yes.
a prairie dress. She got some boots on, and
You would die in Florida.
All kinds of
Just
leather
can't do
bags,
it.
and no, I don't need
yeah.
any of that macrame. No, I like the boob harness.
Yeah. That's what we we kind of specialize in, all those types of accessories. And again, you can just be as free as you want to.
Sure.
Let's just go with that.
What is that rainbow? What is that?
The visor?
That's dope.
So we carry a full line of accessories by Fidelity. Fidelity is kind of this really cool retro company. We carry wallets that look like cassettes. Super
that's
cool.
cool.
Fanny packs, or as my daughter would call them, they're like an everyday body bag.
Yeah, like a crossbody.
So,
Yeah, my
crossbody
wife
bag.
has one.
That
I'm
is
like,
a
that's
fanny
Yeah,
pack.
that's what I said. My
a
wife
fanny
was like,
pack.
that's a fanny pack. She's like, it's like a tactical crossbody.
Crossbody bag.
Okay, yeah, right.
Yeah.
But Fidelity makes really fun visors to go with your outfits. This one happens to be clear, and it's of course rainbow. I thought this would also be great for Pride, for any kind of festival. But and we do have those that aren't just clear, that have like a color.
I like the clear. It's
Yeah.
like a purposeless visor.
It absolutely is. It's just to look
It's just a
badass.
feature. It's
That's
just
it.
a look at. Oh my God, this is me.
I will give someone $50 if they purchase that at Fairvilla and take a picture of their pop-up wearing that.
Okay.
This is great.
It looks good.
I mean,
It
I
looks
feel
great,
like I don't
right?
know
It
whether
does
to,
look great.
I don't know whether to twirl in a circle or count all the money at the casino.
Oh yes, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we carry all kinds of really fun product by them, and we're expanding the selection. We're gonna have a full display in the
I think
stores.
I'm full
So
old man because I
good.
need a visor. I felt really good when I had
Oh
that
yeah,
on.
that's it right there.
Well,
Yes.
we had Tom and Dan visors at one time.
No, but not like I want one like
the
this.
full extension.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You look good in that. You look like Billie Jean King.
But instead of a tennis ball, it's a dick.
Sorry, got to cut that out. Sometimes things need to be said.
You just got to let it go.
Oh, sorry.
No
It's
problem.
all about being free, Fairvilla.
So I
You
noticed
participating in any of the gay day events this year, Tom?
I will. In fact, I was thinking last night of having some sort of Tom and Dan big gay party.
Yes.
And I just don't know where.
Stonewall Bar.
We have an LGBTQIA subgroup now.
Yeah.
I know.
I'll meet
I just shared all the
Awesome.
gay
It
day
would-
events. in
I'll
there.
meet
It would
you
be
at
awesome.
the Merman Tank at Stonewall Bar, Tom and I's favorite before Orlando City Match bar, where we would get blasted before we had to do announcements.
We just got to figure out the right venue.
We got
and
Southern Nights right down the street.
That's true, too.
That's a good
Yeah,
little
yeah,
spot. Haven't been there in a minute.
Me either.
No.
So I noticed the mini wand.
Yes.
Yeah,
This
you
is
can't keep your eye off
I
of
kept
it.
staring at it.
Yeah.
He kept
He-
gravitating to it. It's
Especially-
so stinking cute.
He put that visor on so we couldn't see his eyes anymore, but he didn't realize it was a
clear.
clear visor. Yeah.
So I think everybody recognizes the traditional shape and look of this item. You know, like this is magic wand.
It's
This
the
is
Mr. Microphone for
it
your
is
vagina.
the original, yes, but. You know, a few years ago they came out with the full size that's rechargeable.
Yeah.
Wonderful, revolutionary. But they're large. They're really large.
Yeah,
They
they're
are
big.
giant.
Yeah, they're as big as a U.S. Javelin missile.
Oh
A
yeah.
lot of people don't know that.
But people love it. So this year, just within the last month, they released it in a mini rechargeable version.
Dope.
It's stinking cute. It has the same kind of function, super strong. There you go.
Here, let me try this guy. Oh, wow.
And
That's good.
So it's
We'll be back to pick you up later.
yep, cordless power. 2.5 hours of cordless convenience per full
That is
battery charge.
extremely well made.
1 year. There's a 1 year warranty on that item. It's a silicone head on the top of it, so that makes it easy
Whoa.
to clean.
Oh, that's not even the end of it. That's like
Do you want to know what the max RPM? 6,000.
6,000.
Too strong.
Oh, it sounds like a bass mixtape.
Yeah, it does.
I wonder.
DJ Magic Mike.
Not submersible though, guys. This
Okay.
is not necessarily a
Wow, that
shower
thing
item.
goes.
I wonder if they've ever had to dial back the power because it's
You know what? That's a really good question.
too strong.
There is another brand on the market that is just ridiculously strong
Yeah.
on some of their plug-in, and but everybody's body responds differently and people are looking for different things. I think that thus the reason to have multiple speeds and intensities on these items.
Sure.
And some people's bodies, they're really, really hypersensitive, and just a normal wand is not going to be their jam. They're going to have to go to something a little bit different. I mean, that's a fun item. It can be used for other things that aren't just sexual.
Yeah,
so,
exactly.
It has a really good deep rumble, so it can be used just for sore muscles and different things for loosening up. But I think that has a really nice combination of intensity levels.
Yeah,
So
I think
it's got good power.
Do everything almost.
Yeah. But we do have some that are a little softer. So if that is a little too intense, that's why, we have testers, and we'll bring out testers for you. So you can touch it, feel it, make sure that it's, what you really want.
Yeah, that's why I wouldn't do the whole like online sexual wellness product purchase. I'd rather go to your
Yeah.
locations. I'd rather see it, talk
Yeah,
to the staff, and
turn
say
it
like,
on.
what would you recommend? Because I like this, I dislike this.
Yeah.
Like certain people like to be touched certain places, some people don't.
Also,
You know what I mean? And some people like this speed, some people don't like that. But the only way you're going to know is through experience. And sometimes you can't try these things, especially online. You can't try them at all.
No.
and the products and the companies are vetted through Fairvilla
Through a
which you don't
series
get,
of
you know.
relationships that you guys have
Yes.
had for in upwards of 10, sometimes even 20
Oh,
years.
yeah.
Maybe even more, I bet.
Absolutely. Now, yeah, we have some companies. In fact, I'm going to be traveling to South Florida, meet up with a company, one of the first ones in our industry, California Exotic Novelties. taking my team down for a meeting and see what's new with them. But they were one of the early players in the market, and the only and first one at the time that was founded by a female.
Oh, wow.
And has really driven a lot of their design process and their approach to the market, and has really revolutionized how we talk about product and design it and the photography of it.
You mean
and,
you don't want
know,
men telling you what you need for your
Shocking.
we know what
Shocking.
you women need.
I'm not saying that everything they make is going to be, it's going to be a home run. That's just, that happens with anything.
Sure.
But the way that they present themselves and have helped us present product to the general public has been incredibly helpful, and has helped us gain ground, and just making this so much more acceptable.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Without a doubt. I mean, like, even I think in some ways, just us talking about it is funny because, like, you talk about a lot of this stuff and you're like, I don't know, is somebody going to use that? And then, like, I tell you this every time you come in here, the amount of emails that I get from people, namely people that are like long distance relationships, truckers on the road, traveling salesmen that are like purchasing toys, women that are, hey, I swung through there. Thanks for the advice. I got a womanizer. I got the latest and greatest one. I mean, it's awesome. It's certainly a lot more acceptable, I believe.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, we're thrilled. Other newness on the market, Coochie, one of my favorite companies for shave cream and for body sprays, they came out with a key lime scent, and it is just so cool for
Every
summer.
time you say
I
that, it
love it.
blows down
Key lime.
wig up a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh.
So it's just a really nice kind of citrusy. You can kind of twist the top and give it a little bit of
Key lime coochie right here.
Yep. Sam, I brought you a sample so you can
All
try it.
right.
Oh.
Not on the show, Tom.
I didn't say anything.
I
Just made a noise.
You went,
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
He made the same noise that the one guy, Daryl, on what was that show?
Storage Wars.
Storage Wars.
I am sad to say
that
That's him. I'm sad to say I know what that is.
you
so-
should know what that is.
Sorry,
That's good. That smells
But
good.
yeah, so key lime pie.
smells
Wow,
like a-
this also doubles as hair conditioner.
Well,
Absolutely.
I was gonna
it's
say-
actually really great hair
Did not
conditioner.
know that.
Yes.
Put some
Coochie
coochie in your
conditioner.
hair.
Put my coochie in your hair. What?
Because it's funny because on their packaging it actually says plus conditioner and moisturizing complex. So it moisturizes your skin when you use it, and yes, you can absolutely use it in your hair. I have one of the sales reps that is all she uses in her hair. She has fabulous looking.
I need
hair,
my
too.
wife to condition her,
Come on.
hair.
Stop.
Hey,
No, it's let's go.
Let's go.
let's go. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah,
for
Andrea
sure.
likes this stuff. Any samples that we get of coochie goes right in the shower, and then within like a couple of weeks, that stuff is gone, man.
Yeah, we have some very faithful, patrons that come in just for that.
That's crazy. Tom
it.
is speechless. Key lime coochie right there for you, buddy.
So I noticed that you have what looks like a rainbow cape.
I do.
I'm curious. That is definitely for a festival of some sort, right?
Festival, and also
Pride Week.
Like I said, we have
Or month.
the very beginning of June. There are a couple things taking place. The Gay Days Expo. There is also One Magical Weekend and Girls in Wonderland. Girls in Wonderland is out towards celebration. We are going to be at the Gay Days Expo with a really large booth there.
Nice.
We're going to be selling product, swimwear, all kinds of stuff. So we'll be on site there from, I think it's like for 4 days. It's like Thursday through Sunday, and at the very beginning of June. That weekend, there's just so much happening, and we will have a full complement of not just rainbow, but really fun hats and accessories and things. But we will have we carry these things year round, and this is just a really fun cape, also by Leg Avenue, that you can kind of wear. And
It's got the
lightweight,
arm
the
things.
arms, yeah.
So it makes you like a superhero. I wish
Yeah,
all
yeah,
capes
yeah.
had that. Like
It's
all
called
capes.
rainbow wings, but it's just more, it's kind of a cape / wing.
Yeah, all capes should have the hand things because
Yeah. We should come out with the Tom and Dan cape.
I'll tell you why
Oh,
we
you
don't
should. Oh
we
my
don't
God,
get
you
enough
should.
we don't get enough breeze in Florida for capes to flurl or furl or whatever you
yeah.
Gotta go to the coast.
So I need handles on my cape so I can poof it out and be like, I have a cape on. Look at it. Like I want people to see that I have a cape. This would be great on your one wheel, by the way.
I know. That's
This
what
would
I was
be
thinking about.
perfect.
yeah.
With your visor, So you're nude,
yeah.
visor, cape, one wheel, just
Wow, that's
cruising through the
exciting.
gay pride
Yeah.
parade.
Yeah, for sure. So yeah, we're going to be out and about. It's so nice for us to have an offsite store. It's been a couple years, obviously, and so we're very excited.
It's
to be
weird,
out
right? Getting
talking
back
to
out there
folks.
is it's fun, and we're all excited to do it, but it feels weird. 'Cause
And we have some of our company partners are going to join us and be on site and be able to talk to people about their products and help sell and just
Nice.
enjoy their company. So again, long time coming. Super exciting. So please come see us if you get the time. Gay Days Expo is at, I think, Avanti Palms Resort and Conference Center on iDrive, just down the street from our store. So literally you can go to both places and have a blast. So check it out. And we also have Memorial Weekend, of course, that same time right before that. So we have lots of fun things, everything from cowboy hats and pasties, and I brought some star pasties.
and a
because why
fedora.
not?
You're a fedora guy.
I love fedoras. We carry Peter Graham. Peter Graham is a wonderful hat maker, and I saw this, and I really think that I might have to take it home with me. But
kinda
we
works
carry
with what
some
you're-
super fun hats. It's not, like is it, you've said it all the time. We carry the unexpected.
Yeah, you guys got a lot of stuff you can't find anywhere but at Fairvilla.
But I mean, so you're going to a festival, you're going to go to Rockville, you're going to go somewhere else. We have some really cool denim shorts, by the way. When it looks super hot, you're wearing something kind of skimpy and fun, but throw a hat on with it and just really rock the outfit.
Deborah,
You
here
need this.
I can't ever have fun again, and I'll explain. It's like if I
nice hat.
ever tried to wear that hat
This is all you.
anywhere, everybody would make fun of me.
No, you
and
put it
never-
on, and then you have to say,
What about your wife?
you put it on, you
She
go,
would make
I
fun of
knew
me the
she
most."
was trouble the minute she walked in. My
No, she'd look good in that hat.
She would look
Oh,
good in that hat.
no,
Yes.
Not-
no, my wife.
How dare you?
Oh,
We're
I
saying
thought-
she'd look better in the hat than you.
Put
Oh,
that
I-
hat on her, it would bring her eyes.
Yeah,
would
exactly.
pop.
Exactly.
Put her a low-cut sundress.
Ooh, yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Because I would like to have
Some
fun again.
vegan leather
but-
boots.
You
Yeah,
can do
there
it.
you go. We
No,
got
but-
that. We got that.
Make Tom have
Oh
fun
my
again.
God!
No, I don't know.
Oh
I
my
can't
God.
sit on the palm correctly. No. I feel like a child.
Duran. Where's the boyfriend?
Jason Mraz.
Oh, yes. Jason Mraz. for
Jason
sure.
fat ass.
Yeah.
Damn.
The anyway, they would just never stop making fun of me. Or could you imagine?
That hat's
online?
not for you. That
You know
hat's
what?
not for you.
That one's not yours.
I still like the visor better.
Yeah, the visor looks good.
The visor looked good.
Visor's cool, but we
I
do have
can't-
other hats.
You look like a fat detective.
Fat detective.
How-
Oh,
Like
yes.
Dragnet.
Ouch.
So speaking of everything getting back to normal, are the keys just fired up again? Like
Keys are definitely hopping. The store has been so much busier. Cruises are kind of coming back through. I will tell you that it's a little pricey right now in the Keys. It always is.
I was going to say, isn't it
yeah.
always expensive down
But
there?
Yeah.
it's, be creative. I think that there are some really wonderful, if you can't really get into Key West proper, think up Keys a little bit, even up to like Cujo Key. There's some really great Airbnbs and some wonderful little resorts where it's a fraction of the price, and it's just a short drive into Key West, and you get the ambiance of old Keys, you know?
Right.
So you can get the best of both worlds. So I encourage you to go down. The store's doing fabulous down there. Would love
Deborah,
to
there
see
was
you.
there was a time during the middle of the recession, like 2010, that me and my friends looked down at like a house in like Alamorada or whatever. It was like Key West, but it was
Yeah.
like there were houses that were going on foreclosure or whatever, like 300. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can get a house in the Keys for 300 grand.
That's disgusting.
And I
Yes.
remember all of my friends are like, hey, if we couldn't even do it back then, but if we all pulled our money together, maybe we could buy
This
one of these
house.
houses. It'll probably be worth more in the future. Like 300 grand. Like
Yeah.
there was still, I mean,
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, there's nothing under
Of
a
course,
million.
now you
right?
got to be able to insure them. So, but
Right.
still,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah.
But
That-
yeah,
that's
it's
10,000 a month.
incredible. It's incredible what they were to put where it is currently.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
but no, tourism is back in the
Great.
Keys, especially in Key West, doing much, much better down there. And I know all the people that live down there and rely on that. It's such a relief to be able to.
That's
to
such a
have
fun
that.
area
Yeah.
too. It
Yeah.
sucks to, it was you'd look down there and then like you always expect the diehards to still be doing it, and when even they weren't out, I'm like, wow,
Yeah.
man, that's sad.
Yeah.
But I'm glad to hear that everything is like moving towards a little bit more normal.
Yeah. Now we're still doing our education online.
All right.
Which actually has been super great because I think people really enjoy that privacy of their own home when you're talking about intimate.
Who
types
would
of
have guessed that
things.
making it a little more private and maybe a bit more
Anonymous,
convenient
yeah.
and anonymous?
Yes.
People can pop in and still get the education without necessarily having to
Tom, you
reveal
need to
themselves.
take a couple of these courses.
Yeah.
So
Then you can tell your sons what sexy means.
oh, there you go. So we have one for this week, which is a Burlesque 101.
I wish my wife was into that.
And it's so super beginner. And even if you don't participate in it while it's happening, you can at least watch it, get some ideas. You can pick up a few little accessories, some gloves. Just what about a garter belt and some really cool hose? You can definitely do that. Some back seam hose, make him look really cool. I'm all tied up here. But, there are really fun things that you can do and have a little fun strip session at your house.
I'm a massive fan of the garters and the stockings.
No.
I'm just a massive
That's
fan.
why I selected those to
Yeah.
bring them in. But super
I like
cute,
this
right?
kind of I love this kind of stuff.
Those are all Leg Avenue, but we have other brands and other styles, and it's just a really fun way to dress up and undress. And so the
Why can't
Burlesque
you look at
101,
this?
yeah.
Why can't you look at this?
I looked at it. I know.
Yeah, but you're looking at like I'm holding a dead snake or something. Why?
You just reminded me of a funny story that we were talking about over the weekend. My buddy works for a motorcycle dealership down south, and during his Christmas party, the
this is
owner
funny.
hired the two burlesque dancers that basically in the mid people's families.
Yeah,
were
people
there.
they're like, and now we will slice the ham. They're
There's
cutting the ham.
There's catering and stuff like that. Is that and then all of a sudden these burlesque dancers just start doing a burlesque dance and stripping and stuff. My buddy's filming it. Well, because he was like, "This is happening at my Christmas party." It was hilarious. Anyway,
Well, we like to support local troops, and the educator who's going to do this is a friend of ours. So it's nice to be able to support them and their efforts. So that's what we're doing this week, that program. And, you can sign up to the last minute.
Nice.
And pretty soon we're going to have our shows. We're going to be saving them, putting them online so you can go back and buy them later.
Oh, great.
You won't be able, obviously, to do that live interaction, which is so wonderful, but you'll still have the opportunity to go back and we'll have a catalog. So that should be happening really, really soon.
That's
I'm looking
awesome.
forward to that. So, yeah, we have that. Plus, we have I think we're looking at a dirty talk class next month and also a long distance, relationship kind of class with all the high tech toys.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
I think those are so complicated. People kind of want to know more about it.
Yeah.
And we're going to have something. I think that one is on the agenda as well. So, FairvillaUniversity.com has it all.
There you go.
Yeah.
Subscribe on YouTube too. You can
Yeah,
just
that's true. The YouTube's great.
Type it in there. It pops right up. In fact, we're subscribed, and then whenever you guys post a new video, it automatically goes to my featured or new inbox, and I can see it right there.
Yep.
Perfect.
Find out all the information at fairvilla.com. And of course, there's multiple locations.
Yeah, tons of locations. You got the flagship, the big boy, right there on not on iDrive, on
OBT.
OBT. God,
Yep.
I'm having a brain aneurysm.
Yeah, there's the iDrive, the Coast location, Secrets Hideaway.
We talked about Key West.
yeah,
We've got Key West
Yeah.
as well. Am I missing one?
Shop online.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
Fairvilla.com.
Thank you.
Deborah, thanks so much for coming in.
course.
We appreciate it, and we'll be right back.
Welcome back to A Corporate Time.
Yes. So real quick, I know we've got a beer release coming up.
We do, an Hourglass Brewery.
Yes. And if you haven't been to Hourglass in Longwood, it is a gigantic beer facility. I don't know.
I like facility. That's an underutilized word. Yeah.
It's huge. It's a compound. There are.
And you know what we don't talk about a lot up there? They have Hourglass right next door,
Yes. Yeah.
which is all the sours, and you can rent that space out for an event. I'm thinking about doing that.
It's a cool event
I
space.
didn't know
I
you
was just
could rent
talking
it.
about
Yeah,
you
you
can
can rent it out.
Oh,
So you could do private parties.
Yeah.
You could do
connected to a brewery.
Yeah,
Which
yeah.
is connected to a taco joint.
Yeah,
Which has
yeah.
pinball machines inside of it and video games and all kinds of cool paraphernalia and art.
Yeah.
It's an awesome place.
It's right there in Longwood. Yeah. Speaking of the art, I know Pabone has tons of art there, and it's for sale.
He does, and there's a lot of other great artists that kind of cycle through Hourglass. And if that wasn't enough, when we do our beer release, Pabone's going to be out there. He's going to be out there with some art from us, from some original art that he's done, not only for us, but a lot of the other stuff that he does that kind of lands in that nerd universe. So, yeah, just another reason to head out there for the Dad Jokes beer release at Hourglass Brewery.
Our friend Shereen is here. How you doing, Shereen?
Great. How are you? It's been so long.
I know. Has it been? We haven't had.
It's been multiple years.
3 years? 2 years?
Since
2
the
years? I think like
pandemic.
2.
Yeah.
I think it's closer to 3 now.
3?
Yeah, you guys just forgot about me.
No.
I'm a has-been.
We
Well,
didn't have
no, this-
anybody come in. We had nobody come in.
The last time was June of 2019.
Wow.
Oh, that was the good
Wow.
old days.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, we did forget about it.
I was soaring high back then.
Were you?
Yeah.
Do you feel like
I was on HBO back then, NBC.
You've done a TED Talk?
I've done a TED Talk now, yes. But 2019 was a good year.
Yeah, it was a good, I want to say for us, our best year was, I want to say like right around 2016. We
No.
were killing
Yeah.
it.
2016 was our peak.
Oh, man, it was
Yeah,
great.
yeah.
And then the rest of
We
this
even-
is just like, how can we waste the least amount of money because the boat is sinking?
It is
Yeah,
not
yeah, yeah,
sinking.
It is sinking.
And
We're hemorrhaging clients. We're hemorrhaging members. We did a BDM Appreciation Week. They
Oh,
all
they
hated
hated
it.
it.
They hated it.
Yeah. We're,
I think people coming out of COVID are just angry. That's
I
the
agree,
problem.
yeah.
I think our standards are a little higher now for some reason.
But yeah, they shouldn't be.
'Cause it's
They
like-
should be lower.
We should be
No,
grateful that we can go outside again.
yeah, but we
No.
have to put on pants, so you've got to give me a reason. Like when a guy now asks me out on a date, I'm like, pants, date.
Yeah, I got you.
pants,
Because you've already
date.
done it, and it's
Like-
comfortable. Yeah, I
I'm
feel
like, no,
you.
you're not worth putting pants on or a bra. Like we're just gonna not do this.
I like the anti-bra thing, though. I like that. Keep them long. Let's go.
I have a question about TED Talks because
Yes.
we were just discussing
Yeah.
on Twitch right before you came in. Like
I always thought that the
what
guy
is
that
it?
started it was a guy named Ted. And I'm serious. I'll just
Yeah,
show you
it's
how
fine.
stupid I am. It's Ted, and he did some like really good talks about like, you know, tech and like moving forward, and then people were like inspired by him, and he's like, and you can do your TED Talk too, and then people would do it, and then I see some people that like I see like Jordan Peterson do a TED Talk. I see like really famous people like huge Bill Gates does a TED Talk, and then I see like
and then my
Jerry,
buddy Joe.
yeah, I see
He's
like
this.
Jerry the mechanic does a TED Talk on transmissions, and I'm like, all right.
You're like, well, how did Jerry get
Yeah,
to do it?
and then I'm like, should I be doing one? Like, I know you've done one. Savannah. I know our friend
Yeah.
Savannah. She's done one. Multiple people that I know. Dan Cummins. Dan Cummins has done a TED Talk.
What is it?
I have no idea.
It's funny you said that because I thought Ted did. I thought that was the name of the guy too.
Did
That's
you?
why I
Me
laughed.
too.
That's why I laughed because
Yeah.
I was like, I had to Google it.
Or is it like tech, entertainment?
Yeah, it's tech, entertainment, and design, or education and design. Tech, education, and design, and it's ideas worth sharing. So it's like short form, 18-minute talks about like something.
Well,
about
I'm out on
that's
all that.
happening in the world.
I know nothing about any
He
of those
didn't even let
topics.
you finish. He's like, I'm out.
But that's the thing. People think that they're like super educational and like going to school.
That's
you
what I
know?
thought.
But some of them are very interesting and very like mine's about chicken wings, and it's not something that they would share with you at school.
I
Hold
love
on.
chicken wings.
Well,
Now
I
you're
know a
mad
little
about
bit. I know a little bit about chicken wings.
But you don't know as much as her.
No.
She's
No.
chicken wing queen.
No,
Yeah.
well, I know that, but I'm saying that doesn't fall into the tech, education,
That's
design.
chicken wing Shereen.
Yeah,
Well, which-
I'm educating you about the importance of chicken wings.
Oh, okay. Well, then the E could be anything, right?
yeah.
He is actually entertainment. It is entertainment.
Entertainment?
Okay.
So
So
she's entertaining you about chicken
I
wings.
also like that Tom said the E could stand for anything.
No, but I'm
He doesn't
saying,
know how letters work.
No, but how? Like, do you
Anything.
Anything.
do you have to apply for it and pay for someone to come and fly into the country like the Guinness Book of World Records? How does it
Yeah,
work?
you need a TED judge? You need TED?
Yeah, well, there's an application process, and then there's a table of people who like read your application, and then they put you either in the winning pile or the losing pile.
There's a losing pile?
So
Well,
you-
the people who don't get picked. Like I know a guy who applied 143 times and has
No.
never gotten to do a TED Talk.
well, what's he want to do it on, though?
Something about networking. I don't
Nah,
understand.
boring.
yeah, it's not chicken wings.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
picked yours because they're like chicken wings, something new. So do you just apply for it, and then once you get like,
Is this like Who's Who in America schools? Because I got that one time. And I knew that as my mom and dad purchased it, that it was just a scam to get them to buy the book. Is there a scamming? Do you have to pay any money?
No, you don't pay any money. You don't like. You just do it. It's just
You
something.
realize Tom and I don't trust any of this. Like, we're like, where's the catch?
where's the scam?
Yeah.
Like,
There's no scam. The scam is that Ted owns the material. Then so Ted owns my talk,
I
and
knew it.
they're monetizing it on YouTube.
Yes,
so they're
always keeping the brown girl down.
Okay, that's how. Okay, now that makes sense.
Yeah.
I was like, so
Big Ted now owns Brown Girl's
Yes.
Chicken Wing Talk.
Yeah, yeah.
I almost just cursed. That F that.
yeah, and then he puts a Squarespace commercial for
Yeah.
it and he makes the
Right.
money.
Hi, it's me, Ted, for Squarespace. You're going to see this brown lady tell me about chicken wings, but first, I got to make my money.
Listen,
Gonna be like that.
when you hit rock bottom, you gotta do anything you can do to climb back
You're
up.
not rock bottom, no.
So, but I'm like, so then once you apply for it and then they say yes, you could do it. Is there a standard on like how it's got to be filmed or where it's got to be filmed or like the production quality?
Pause.
How does it work?
Based on my own, like what I've decided in my brain, it has to be in a theater. It has to be like lit, like you're watching like Up with People and you're in like an
Professional.
auditorium. Yeah, it's got to be like that.
Yes, exactly. It does have to be an auditorium. There are criteria though, like what you're not allowed to talk about. So you're not supposed to like bring in religion or medical claims that haven't been proven. So like there's criteria, and then yes, it's an application, and then you're in this big room with people.
God, I'm gonna cross
Is
out
there a
my
com-
how vaccines work talk.
Cross that one out.
You don't even know how it works.
Yeah.
How's that foot going,
I
by
have
the
a
way?
whole talk.
But write down frozen pizza because I can do one on frozen pizzas.
Yeah.
Could.
Right.
Yeah, like everybody knows.
You're like
that
Red
they-
Baron.
No, the Screaming
Baron.
Sicilian. Screaming Sicilian all day long. Yeah, it's Screaming Sicilian.
I haven't. What is that? Pizza?
It's a frozen pizza.
Yeah.
It's the best
sounds
one.
Like it's got sausage and pork on it. Though.
It can.
Well,
it can. They have a
it's-
cheese one that's really good. They also have a
It's got-
cardboard mustache you cut out and you stick it on your nose.
It's also got the window, so I can
Yeah.
see
Yeah,
and see
thank
what
you.
it looks like.
Ingredients.
It's all about the window.
And then I'm like, that pepperoni sliding around. Let me get one that's a little more. That's how crazy I am. I'm like, I can't buy the pizza where all the pepperoni fell to the bottom. Where's the integrity?
And then after you film it, you submit it, and then they just upload it to their system and market to you.
So you write the talk, which took forever. Then you write it, then you've got to memorize it. And then you actually go into an auditorium where there's already people. Like you film it, they film everybody at once. So you go into this room, and then you get on stage, and they film everybody at once, and then they put it up on YouTube.
Gotcha. So they come and actually film it.
Yeah.
All right. So you don't even have to.
I don't spend any money. The
That's
only
pretty
money I
cool.
spend is like however much money I have to spend on like learning how to memorize something.
Right.
took a
Or if you
long
needed
time.
an outfit, or
I wonder
teeth
how-
whitening, or
Yeah.
new
Gas money
earrings.
and
Yeah.
stuff.
I
Yeah.
wonder how many people get approved and then they come and film their talk and it's horrible and they're like, well, that was horrible. And then they just don't put it up,
Yeah.
right?
Well, they put up everybody's talk automatically gets put up unless it goes against one of the things you weren't allowed to talk about on stage.
Yeah.
So even if it's boring and
Well,
horrible.
where are all the unreleased TED Talks? That's the honey hole TV show I want to watch. Dead Talks. You call them Dead Talks, and it's just TED Talks that went off the rails, where the guy was like, "And another thing." He's like, he's yelling good.
That would be a great Netflix idea.
They would never
As
do
I
it
sit
though.
here.
I don't think Ted would do it because it would kill like kind of the vibe, right? Like
Yeah.
it would kill.
Did you notice, like after it got up, did you like notice an increase in like social media traction, or like I'm curious about like what were the effects to you and your career, or like even your exposure?
Yeah, no, definitely. You know, the one thing that it's interesting, so it's on social media, it's on YouTube, and the thing that surprises me every day when I wake up, because I check, nobody's written a negative comment. Which is
Wow.
like huge, right? It's
Yeah.
been up
Shouldn't
for,
have
like-
said that.
I know, I know.
Oh, you jinxed
Shouldn't have
it.
said that. I just went to the. I just wrote the N word on your post. I just wrote it real
That's
big.
how I
All
write it.
caps. All caps. I wrote the N word right under your.
There's
It's
100, I think
meaningless.
140 reviews or 140 comments and like 250 likes or something on it, and not one person has come at me with negativity. But
That's awesome.
It's been so warming because people keep emailing me and writing
love
me
it.
about like how much of an impact it's had. And
I
it's-
shared
It's only
it.
12 minutes. Yeah, you shared it.
I shared it.
You
It's
did.
really good. I mean,
Yeah.
like it's and I like that it's bite size. You
Yeah,
know, like
it's 12 minutes.
It's
Yeah.
digestible. You know, you can get it. It's easy watch and move on, which is I think what people want now, because I mean, who we kidding?
Yeah.
Like a 3-hour Friday show. I'm like, people only listen to 5 minutes of it.
yeah.
You know,
Too long.
everything's TikTok.
3
and then
hours,
We're
who's got
idiots.
that?
We do a 3-hour show, and our intro. They get to the end of our intro, and then I'm out.
Yeah.
Right when we're like, hey, we're here.
You know what I realized the other day on like I started like I was like, you could search stuff on TikTok and just get the actual
You just figure that out.
person
Oh, man.
instead of randomly gives. I'm like, man, I wish
Man, if I could only watch Travis Pastrana. You didn't know that you could just go to what you want to watch? That's the
it
whole
didn't-
point.
It didn't dawn on me, and then I got stuck in a Bobby Lee hole, and
No, don't say that.
And then I was just like looking at all Bobby Lee's podcast.
I love
appearances.
Bobby Lee. I'm a fan.
Yeah.
I'm a fan.
But then I was like, well, this is way better when it curates what I will actually want instead of I just randomly get dance video space comparing the Statue of Liberty with different sized.
No,
things.
I got one. I got one that I'm going to share on Friday that is horrifying. On TikTok, I got a TikTok that I wrote down. It's a child. I got a child TikTok.
I want to have a child just so I can make TikTok.
He's an adult now. No,
Yeah,
he's
I
an
never
adult
thought of
now,
that.
but it started with a baby picture. That's all I'll say. It will tune in Friday free show. I'm going to reveal my horrifying TikTok. Horrifying. You want a baby?
No, well, to make TikToks, I don't want a baby. Like I want to borrow one and then give it back to you.
You can
at
do
the end of the
that.
day.
Nobody in your family has a baby?
No.
You got any siblings that have a
No, they don't want babies either.
God, you're like Sam.
Smart.
Yeah, you're team no kids, right?
You? Are you team no kids?
I am team no
Awesome.
kids.
Yeah,
But
there's
my
nothing wrong
eggs
with
are
that.
sitting
There's
in a
more of
freezer
us
in
now.
case they decide I want to have.
You froze your egg?
Yeah, the eggs
Sorry.
are waiting. But
I think that's
I think I might sell them.
How much can you sell?
Yeah, dude, you can get some
You're a
coins.
smart
Sam-
cat, man.
Right,
I think with
but
your
Sam's eggs would be more than mine.
I don't
Why?
know. The white people are not trending anymore.
Yeah, but blonde hair is
This
trending.
isn't natural.
Blonde hair, blue eyes is trending.
But
and
you're,
Jewish is
I know what
trending.
your day job is. I won't say it, but and you're a smart cat, and I think that there is a huge market. If you could guarantee me like a cute brown genius, I'm all in, man.
Yeah.
I think I'm all in on that.
$600 an egg.
That's too low, I think,
You think?
right?
You need about 20 eggs to actually fertilize one little child.
I think they're at least 3,000 a pop.
I think they're at least $5,000 a pop. I knew a girl that was selling them before, and she got $5,000 for hers.
Yeah, like
Wow.
how's your family history as far as diseases and stuff?
we're good.
I'm
Nah,
saying
yeah,
you might
yeah.
have a gold mine on your hands, man.
We're good. Should I go on OnlyFans and try to share my eggs?
I'm being serious. How do you do
Yeah.
that? I wish
Only
I
eggs. Onlyeggs.com.
Oh, I don't want to see them. I don't want to see them.
yeah,
I
yeah.
just you know.
I don't like that they're called eggs.
I don't either.
It grosses me out.
I don't know
why.
whether we should switch the name of women's eggs or switch the name of chicken's eggs, but one of them needs to be switched.
Yeah. Also,
You don't have women don't have a kawaka,
it seems
and
like
that's where the egg comes out. The vent
It-
on a chicken.
they're hard
It
to
doesn't come
get.
out of the vagina.
Oh,
It comes out
really?
of the kawaka.
because I've heard the egg selling business and how much you can make, but the whole
Farmers market.
But they're hard to get. That's the well, they
they're
shouldn't be
tiny.
that hard to
What, the
get a
egg?
hold of, but they are.
well, they're inside a woman's uterus.
No, I know, but
It's not a pleasant process.
yeah, I know.
mean,
that's
it's
why.
it's like when you put a tennis ball at the end
Well,
of a
can't they make
tube
it
sock.
easier?
You know, it's gonna take a little bit to get it out of there.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. Like, can't you make it easier with modern science?
You mean like just do it in a lab?
Yeah, you mean can I just go into a room like you guys and do it in a cup?
No, it doesn't work that way.
He's the only person on this show that's had to do
wish.
that. And then he had to, and he hates it when I tell this, but then he had to sit it on the passenger seat of his GMC truck and drive as fast as he could.
You didn't put it in the cup holder?
Why make the
No
cup
cup holders.
see through? It didn't
Well,
make them for or at least put a paper barrier
you
around
make
them.
it red hypercolor, so that way I see that there's something in there, but it's still
Yes.
opaque enough for me to know that there's nothing.
Wait a minute. Am I hearing that you are worried about your sperm being judged by the way it looks?
He's-
No, I'm
He
embarrassed
is so worried,
that it's
Shereen,
that.
He is so worried about what people think, and I'd
No,
be willing to
I
bet
just-
he
it all
thinks,
looks the same, Tom.
he thinks you're judging him the whole time.
No.
But I have that feeling when I have to pee in a cup at a doctor's. If it's
Yeah.
too dark, I
Yeah,
get
well, that's
embarrassed, and then I'm
different.
like,
Yeah.
I kind of want to throw it back out, go drink some water, and do it
No,
again.
no, no,
Mix
no.
a little water in there.
No, thank you,
Yeah.
Sam. Dude, we have been doing this all week where we
No.
have the same
I don't know
trashy
if that's
ideas.
good or not.
It's bad, but we have the same trashy ideas. If you pee in a cup for a doctor and it's a little too bright,
Yeah.
we'll use medical terms here. Bright is a medical term. 3 drips from the sink, you're good to go, and they'll still find the AIDS. It's still in there. That's science.
They're like, you got chlorine in there and all the other stuff.
There's hand soap in here.
So,
I drank some.
This is
Mind your
clear-
business.
This is tropical fish soft soap in here.
Shireen, what are you up to right now? Because I know you're constantly doing a million different things. I know your
Hustler.
CBD business
I
still
do.
going
Yeah,
well.
we're moved into Delta 8, Delta 9, Delta 10.
All right.
So how does that work?
Go.
Yeah. Tell us about the Delta 8.
Oh man, it's Delta 8 is basically your weed or your marijuana. I know there's a chemistry difference, so it's a little less potent, but it's still going to give you the same effects, and it's legal in Florida. So you don't need a medical marijuana card, and it's killing it.
People have.
They say it's better than the legal weed.
I've heard some of that
I
too.
get people that say like, "Hey, you got to get off that real medical, natural, normal weed. You got to get on this Delta 8."
No.
Yeah.
Well, now we have Delta 9, which is pretty close to dispensary weed too, and it's legal. And people say it works the same. It tastes kind of bad. It's got a really weedy taste to it, though. I won't lie, but people say it works the same as dispensary weed.
Weed has a real weedy taste to it.
I've never tried dispensary weed. I don't know what the difference is. I've only tried weed from the back of the car, like the back.
Yeah, back of the car weed. Yeah, I'm familiar. Yeah.
I've only tried paper bag weed.
Yeah.
I've never tried like going into a full service store.
I like how nerdy and good and virtuous you are. You know what? That's a badge of honor. Don't take that away, the fact that you called it backseat weed. That's fine.
So you're on the, I feel like, forefront of what business to go into right now. Where should we go from here, Shereen?
Well, you're just going to ask. We haven't seen her 3 years. Come in here and fix our business.
I totally
we're still doing
would. I
3
could
hour.
totally come and sit down with you guys and do some consulting work, totally pro bono.
Oh, well, we're sitting down now.
Well, we got nothing but time.
How do I make the money, Shereen?
And I'm recording this. I'll remember it later.
Yeah, we started the Airbnb out.
Yeah, I saw that. That's not doing well.
Well, the weekends, if no one goes out there.
We're not making a profit on
Yeah,
it.
we had to drop the price down. Monday through Friday, pretty much, we're spending money to have it. Right?
Oh, yeah. I can't figure out how to turn off the AC.
Yeah, we can't.
What?
Yeah. And the doors don't lock. So
What?
No, it's just.
Do you need a property manager? I can get you one of those.
Oh, that eats into
we
the
got
profit, which is zero.
We have a guy, but it's really just our yard guy.
It's my wife and a yard guy. And then I went by there the other day. I had to
Again?
Well, I had to charge the
Do you live there
Ring
now?
doorbell. No, I just had to swing by.
Yeah, he has to swing by and recharge
Take
the
out
Ring
the garbage.
doorbell.
Oh my god.
Our Ring doorbell has a 23-hour charge on it. So every day he has to sprint over there in his car, plug it in for an hour.
Yeah. Then I have to go back. Or just sit around, but who wants to do that?
Yeah,
Sorry.
do you want to stay at our Airbnb?
I can.
Okay.
Yeah.
We need to start getting some influencers
I
in
know.
there.
That's what. Yeah.
You're an influencer, right?
Yeah,
I can go try the
think so.
wings at West End. It's just
Oh.
a couple blocks
I've
from our
heard that their
Airbnb.
wings
They're
are really
good.
good.
They're
Yeah.
good.
I've heard that.
They're
I
good.
have.
I like them there. I like them a little wet though, which isn't my
Ooh,
normal
I love
way.
wet
I like
wings.
dry
Where's
wings.
your favorite spot in Central Florida to get
She
wings?
always tells me.
You know, I'm going to start asking influencers, like, how much can you influence? Because that makes a difference.
How many
right?
people can you influence?
No. Just like how powerful is it, right? That's what you
Yeah,
need.
like you wouldn't not
Yeah,
ask
yeah,
the
yeah.
wizard that before you started magicking your something. You know, if you needed to bring if you needed a wizard to bring your child back to life because it died, you'd ask him how powerful is this going to work?
Yeah.
Like,
No.
I
can
can
only
get his arms to wave around. But, I don't know.
That's all you can do is get his arms.
Yeah, I mean, he'll walk around, but he'll still be like green and kind of undead. I'd be like, I don't know, man.
Yeah. But then it's not even worth it.
But it also depends what people ask me to do. Like, I get a lot of like brand ambassadors emails, like, can you be our influencer for this or this? And I get a lot of ones for sex toys, and I'm like, what on my profile said that I was going to be really good at pushing sex toys?
Yeah,
I apologize about
But
that.
you're attractive.
I email
and
every female comic that.
I I think you could, if you're attractive, if you're cute, I think that any guy with a sex toy company is like, all right, there's our gal. I think that's how it works.
But my base, the people who follow me are not going to
Yes.
nobody wants to buy a sex toy from Shereen, the funny brown girl. Like,
I don't know.
I don't know. What kind are you selling? See, maybe it works like that. I
have
don't
you
know.
seen these new ones? No,
Yeah,
there
we
is
just-
this new one, but
We just had Deborah from Fairvilla in here, and she has all the crazy toys.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
all the latest and greatest.
And
yeah, I just got one that blows air. It's
Yeah, the
interesting.
womanizer.
I think, is that what it's called?
I have that.
It's like,
yeah, it has like a little,
Blows or sucks?
a little of both.
yeah, a little bit of both.
A little
It's
bit
like-
of both. Yeah, then if you have a womanizer, you know exactly what you're doing. You don't need any help.
so
Yeah, but I don't want to be on the internet on TikTok being like, let me show you how to use my new toy.
That's true. I mean, yeah.
where can people find your social media? Where can people find all your businesses? Plug everything that's Shereen.
Yeah, first watch my TED Talk. It's on chicken wings. You can go to funnybrown.girl.com, or you can follow me on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Facebook, all Funny Brown Girl, and the links are on all the profiles.
Awesome. Well, thanks for coming in.
Yeah, we
thank
appreciate
you.
it.
Please come in more.
Yeah, let's
swing
set
by
it back
whenever.
up
People
to have
always
her
say
swing
like,
through.
"What happened? You guys haven't had me on." I'm like,
Y'all
just
got to reach out to me.
just email. We are run thin.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So if you ask us to be on the show, that's it.
This is basically as easy as a TED Talk.
Who knew? I didn't know that. I thought you had to be invited.
No.
No,
I mean, you
invited.
just knock on the door. We're like, come on in. Sit down, please. What are you doing?
Oh, I'll be here all the time.
We're doing 5 hours of content today. So
Hey, we did it again.
Oh, that'd be perfect because I'm writing. So I'm working on writing a 1 hour show, what's it called? One woman show, a one woman show with
Okay.
just me. So I'll come in and practice my stuff for you guys. You can tell me if it's funny or
yeah,
not.
there it is.
Hey, I'm in. I love it.
And it's all about relationships and sex, so it's perfect.
Okay.
Well,
You guys can give me advice from two men because I'm really struggling on this dating thing.
I know. I know about.
I wish
dating.
I was dating.
You should come back in. I'll give you some dating advice. Also,
Tom's never been on a date in his life.
Also,
He hasn't.
Yeah, because you met your wife at what, 15?
In high school, yeah.
Yeah,
It was
gross.
a
That is
big mistake.
disgusting. The more I think about that,
mean,
I'm like, oh
she
my
was
God.
16,
Yeah.
and I remember.
Like, can you imagine knowing what like the way
I remember what she looked like. Does that make me a pedophile?
Yes, it does. Yes,
this
it
is
does.
the way I picture his relationship. Imagine knowing what sex is as a baby and then getting to be an old man and still having sex
Yeah.
with the same lady. It's like, oh my God.
Yeah. I liked her better when she was young.
Oh, of course you
I'm a
did.
pedophile.
Oh my god! Before we get out of here, one chicken wing place recommendation in Central Florida.
My go-to place is actually in Kissimmee. It's called PG's Wingstop.
I wrote it
Okay.
down. Yeah,
PG's
she
Wingstop.
told me that. I wrote it down.
It is so good. It's like a blast from the past. When you get there, you're gonna be like, why did she send me here? And you're gonna walk in and you're gonna be like, oh my god, this is like from the 80s. You're like being transported.
Yeah.
And the food is amazing.
Back when wings were not, back when everybody didn't have wings.
Right.
Remember when wings were like, there's a wing place. You had to seek out a place.
Yeah.
All right.
Now it's like on every menu as an appetizer.
And
I have to
that's-
try them at every place.
And that's why there's bad ones. You know, there's some bad ones.
But they've adopted the term "stop" for their stores for whatever reason. Like the wing category, are like we are stops. We're not stores.
Yeah, exactly. We're a wing stop. Wing land.
Stop here for wings.
Wing hub.
Anyway, all right. Bye.
Bye.
Welcome back to a corporate time. Made myself hungry.
Man, like we were just talking about the last days of school because my son's. This is basically the last week, and then next week, like they do their end of the year. Like school,
It's all
party
BS at the
on
last
Friday.
3 days,
yeah,
right?
the last 3 days are basically nothing. And
A lot of parties. You
some
know,
kids
like,
Yeah.
don't even go.
like Maisie had a party for reading 100 books. She had a party for like all these little academic achievement parties, which is cool. You know, I mean, you know, if you do the work, you get your accolades. I think that's cool.
But it seems so early compared to I remember like in mid-June getting out for the summer when I was a kid, although I can't remember elementary school, but it was always like mid-June was the break.
Yeah, we usually got out, if I remember correctly, we got out like a week or two before my birthday on the 12th of June. So we would get out a little bit before that, which was kind of weird because most kids wouldn't be able to come to my parties because most parents had already like budgeted in time for like, you know, vacation, summer break or whatever.
Sure.
So I didn't grow up doing a lot of, like when you're little, you do more of them. But as I got into like Tommy's age, I think the parties kind of dried up because I had a summer birthday. So I normally would spend my birthday at the beach with my parents in a camper. The RV life.
That sounds awesome.
Almost every birthday I had was at the beach in an RV. Probably
Yeah.
10 to 12 birthdays like that. Just me. And I enjoyed it. It was fun. Like I had friends at the beach. You had people you surf with and people you hang out with. But
Yeah.
I wish that I'd had. I always felt like I wanted those big birthday parties. You know, I didn't get those.
I didn't get them either for different reasons.
Yeah, I know why you didn't get them. Yeah, you weren't in the RV at the beach.
I had to share birthday cake because my brother and I are 2 days apart, a year and 2 days
Oh,
apart.
God.
So when we did have birthday parties when we were super young, it was a shared experience.
Wonder
That's
when do
crap.
the
That sucks.
teachers
That does suck.
when do the teachers get off? Like because
I think they just finish out the week.
is it, and then that's it. And,
Yeah.
like, there's not like one more week of BS.
Not unless they do summer
faculty work.
school.
I like
Andrea's in the chat room. Andrea, give me the list of Maisie's camps because Andrea's got her. I mean, those two, they're so organized that they're like,
Oh, 700 camps.
Oh, it's like 700.
What are
camps.
your kids doing over the summer?
All
Tom?
the camps.
They got swimming, and that goes on through July. And
That's
then
during the day, like when they normally would be in school, though.
Well, no, that's all in the afternoons. So same like they're doing the Ninja Warrior class. All the classes Crystal's the thing is she wants to like give them the summer break during the day, and then they go.
But where are they going to be during the day?
I'm like, my wife doesn't work. She just sits at home, does nothing. I think.
I did not know that.
All right.
She
Wow.
worked very hard for the
I'll
Barbaric
cut that
Realty
part out.
team.
I'll
I
cut
think
that out.
I just assume she just does nothing. That's what I thought. I don't know.
I see her spend money.
I'm just telling you what I feel, what I believe.
Yeah, it's my core.
Yeah. No, but
All right.
she has the luxury of working from home, so the kids can be at home. You know, she doesn't
Which
have
is
to
nice.
She doesn't have to go to an office.
Andrea signed Maisie up she's doing a golf camp. She's doing a naturist camp. She's doing science camp, art camp, and STEM camp. So she has those over
What's
the summer.
STEM?
STEM is science, technology, education, and something that stands for something with the M.
Oh, that's the most boring one. Where's Candy Camp?
No, the STEM
What
one.
is that?
The STEM one she really liked the last year because she got to build her own Mr. Microphone. Like she built like this science teacher does the camp, and like the kids all use like small circuit boards to make their own like microphone.
Yeah.
pretty
No,
cool.
So you know.
Oh, math. M is for math.
Math?
Yeah, I hate math. Why would I even? Why
I want
would
to
I
go to camp for math.
Yeah, I want to go to math camp. I almost said the F word there. F of math camp.
I remember, like, I never did any of that stuff. Like,
I always wanted to
never
go-
went
Hell
to
no.
summer camp.
I did Boys and Girls Club because it was free for poor kids.
Look up Camp Wakaiva. I did Camp Wakaiva about.
We did that for a field trip in 5th grade.
I did that for maybe 4 years, and then my last year I was a junior counselor at Camp Wakaiva, and that was about it for me. But I enjoyed it. It's really fun.
Yeah, like
we almost got kicked out of Camp Wakaiva
Really?
because
What?
we
Blasting?
trashed the other girls' cabins by throwing all their mattresses outside.
Oh, that's
No,
that's a little
no.
too far. Yeah, good toilet papering is a fun thing, but
My grandma brought weed on that trip.
yeah, that's
Surprised we didn't get kicked out for that.
That's too far. Grandma brought weed. My God,
It was the 90s, a different time.
my
the
grandma didn't
90s
even
in
know.
Weed,
Florida.
not Diet Mountain Dew.
My grandma didn't even know what weed is. Wait, am I your grandma?
You might be.
the
Weed and Diet Mountain Dew. I am
They
your
were both
grandma.
banned substances. She brought them. Didn't care.
we're gonna be when we're old, like in our 60s and 70s, we're gonna be telling whoever lives in Florida at the time, if we still live in Florida, about
Well,
how
Florida be gone, and people will be doing camps in the metaverse.
just about how trashy Florida used to be before everybody moved here, and then it just I'm like before like
You don't think it's going to get trashier because people are moving here?
No,
I
well-
think it will.
Well, as like the prices of houses go up and never stops because this is an island and everybody's just going to continue to move here for
Well, then we'll just
forever.
get more homeless people, right? And
Well-
then they'll still be here. They'll just be homeless.
Well, they'll push the homeless people just like any like island or whatever to some part of the island that no one wants to go to.
Not if they outnumber us. We better be very
No.
careful with these homeless.
And then it was just like what I'm saying is
You're not
that-
supposed to say homeless anymore. My wife chastised me for that. You're supposed
What?
to say unhoused.
Bum?
No, you're supposed to say unhoused.
No,
All
no
right.
one cares about homeless.
I'm not gonna.
I
I'm not
understand
gonna.
bum thing.
I'm gonna keep saying bum. I'm gonna say. I'm also gonna lean
No,
heavy
I-
into hobo.
I'll stop using bum, but
I'm
I'm not stop using homeless.
I'm not gonna stop saying bum. I'm gonna say bum, derelict, hobo. I'm gonna say all of them. I'm just saying what my wife does. She's like, no, you're supposed to say unhoused. I'm like, that's some LABS.
Hold on. What's insulting about homeless? I can understand bum
Well,
because it has
because-
a negative connotation. It's like bum. Like, well, I'm not a bum. I just don't have a place to
It's
live.
the
It's
same
like,
reason you're not supposed to say homeless. It still has a negative connotation. Trust me, I looked it up. I looked up why there's best practices about not saying it and why the news doesn't say it. If you watch the news a lot, depending on what you're watching, they won't use it. They'll say unhoused.
No, they say bum in my news. They say a lot of things. I'm joking. All right. We got no more time.
We ain't got no more time.
Bye bye.